Good morning. It's June 9th at 5:12 in the morning. It's 57 degrees. As you can tell, a little foggy this morning. I think visibility is probably 250 feet. Bunny rabbit there in the middle of the field. Actually, they're snowshoe hares. But Flynn knows them from the term I've been using. There's one there. One was here. I've been calling them bunny rabbits, so. And snowshoe hare is three syllables. Oh, bunny rabbit is too. What the hell was that? That was rude. That was a new one for me. I gotta do something about painting the man door on the barn. And what is it? Is that a bird? Must be a bird. The man door, or not the man door, the doghouse door, which I still have. I still have the foam insulation board over to keep the cold out in the winter. But I'll probably take that down today. I have two little tubs, storage tubs, filled with the ash from the wood stove. I burn wood in the winter to supplement the oil heat. And when I take the ashes out of the wood stove, I put them in a metal bucket. Let them sit there for 3 days to make sure there's no hot coals. And then I put a screen on top of the tote, and I sipped the ashes. The ashes go down into the tote, and the charcoal that didn't burn in the stove, I put in a separate bin to use as a fire starter. They work well. It's just like putting charcoal in your barbecue. So rather than taking all that charcoal and throwing it out on the ground somewhere, it gets recycled and burned. So I have to have one by one. No, whatever that was making the noise is gone. I have the two bins probably weigh in total about 70 pounds. As you can see, we had rain yesterday, and I don't know how much, but it was a lot, and the road is muddy. So I baked. I had 1 pint of blueberries, so I made 6 muffins and overloaded those because it says you use 1 cup, but 1 pint wouldn't get you 2 batches, so I used the 1 pint and the 6 blueberries. So those came out good. And I made 2 batches of what they call 40-minute hamburger rolls, and they take longer than 40 minutes. Come here. Sounds like you're going slow today. Different vehicle though. I think it's a different vehicle. You know, one day it was a car, and yesterday it was a truck, but I recognize that truck. So anyway, I made 2 batches of the rolls. First batch, same measurements. It's just the first batch. I made each roll 120 grams, so I ended up with 8 rolls. It'd be good for a large, I guess a 3-pound burger, or a sandwich. And then the second batch, there were 92 grams each, 90 to 92 grams each. I ended up with 11 rolls. Flynn took care of business last night, so we're not going to go all the way down the hill. You can see where I dumped some rocks and any more rocks. The first batch, the 8 rolls, I forgot to put a timer on, so they're a little bit dark, but they came out good. I slice the rolls before I freeze them. And this way, when you throw them out, you don't have to try and cut a hot roll. So they're all sliced and frozen up. You defrost them, they're already pre-sliced. Just like, well, Thomas's English muffins aren't sliced, they're forked. And they never break out. They never break open correctly. I cut them open because they're not even. So the muffins are individually wrapped and frozen. The rolls are put into freezer bags and then another bag. So they're all down in the big freezer. So that was the day. And then I thought we were going to go to town because the coupon I have from Hannaford expires tomorrow. And it was Wednesday yesterday, so that's when the newspaper comes out. We'd like to pick up the newspaper, so if there's any garage sales or estate sales, they usually start on today. Boy, the mosquitoes are all over the front of the hat. As you can see, it's garbage day. And here's my tracks from last night, so you can see there was a fair amount of mud. Alright, but let's go to the house. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on them. Yep. Flynn. Go, let's go. So we'll go to town today. A little grocery shopping, pick up some beer. The Medicare plan I'm on gives me $25 a quarter to use for medical supplies. So the wife went online and ordered a bunch of stuff that'll be shipped to the house, but she tried to order some cough syrup, and of course the politicians made it so that you have to be an adult to buy cough syrup. So we have to drive into Lincoln to pick up cough syrup. So 30 plus miles to Lincoln, so 60 miles round trip. And even if I get 25 miles to a gallon with the truck, that's 2 plus gallons at $6 a gallon. So that's probably $15 for fuel to get my free cough syrup. But I'm getting beer and groceries, so I had to go anyway. So it's easy to drive it. You want to stalk him? Also, between baking the muffins and the rolls, I wasted a lot of time again on Twitter. The Maine representative for District 1, I think her name is Chili Pingree. She's an idiot down there in the Portland area. And she's all over Twitter saying she's going to vote for every gun grabbing law, red flag law, magazine capacity restrictions, and assault weapons bans. Yeah. So I provided her some statistics on firearms, and she didn't respond to anything I tweeted, but people that liked my tweet retweeted them or liked them. So I've got other Mainers that have a similar point of view. But I fear that with the majority Democrat down there in D.C., they're going to push through some stupid legislation. They want to get done before they lose the majority in November. So that's it. Short walk today. The mosquitoes are really, really all over the hat. Oh. Never heard a hummingbird. We lost one of the hummingbird feeders yesterday. The wind blew the stand, it fell over and broke. It was the newest one too. It was cute and got a lot of activity. Oh, I'm wearing my old shoes. Just when I walked Flynn yesterday, they got soaking wet to the point that got through to my socks. So they're down in the basement drying. I got the old shoes on this morning. Stayed out of the grass. Well, that's it. Check back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.